When you're this famous, what even matters anymore anyway? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrities who just stopped giving a f***.
There is no me.
There's no you.
No.
We're not here. This is a dream.
There's just things happening.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at celebrities who stopped caring about towing the line. Stars like Eminem, who never gave a damn in the first place, will be excluded. Number 10, Harrison Ford.
Largely very dangerous.
Who is this? What's your operating number?
Boring conversation anyway.
Let's start this off with a doozy. Like, we're talking Indian Han Solo here. This legendary actor is untouchable. Harrison Ford has been in the business since the mid-70s, and the actor has made it clear that he is in it for the money.
Did you get emotional when you put the wardrobe on?
No, I got paid.
Yeah.
Unless Ryan Gosling happens to be in the room, the notoriously grumpy celebrity rarely cracks a smile during interviews and paints a picture of someone who really does not want to be there. While fans were hyped for Han Solo's return in The Force Awakens, Ford's motives were more, shall we say, economic.
He said, "Would you be interested?" I said,
How much?
Show me the money!
Number 9, Jim Carrey.
Spoken!
At the best of times, differentiating an actor from his characters can be challenging, and this star is a good example. Known for his energetic and hilarious performances, Jim Carrey is an icon of the big screen who's dedicated more than 2 decades to make people laugh. But the comedian's interviews and Twitter account have taken a turn for the puzzling and bizarre.
Yeah, no, I don't believe in icons. I don't believe in personalities. I believe that peace lies beyond personality, beyond invention and disguise, beyond the red S that you wear on your chest that makes bullets bounce off.
Carrey has talked about overcoming depression by retiring the character of Jim Carrey and freeing himself from Hollywood. And with acting gigs becoming something of a rarity, Ace Ventura prefers to spend most of his time painting. Number 8, Taylor Swift.
I'm sorry, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, 'cause she's dead.
America's Girl Next Door is no longer the picture of innocence. During the early days of her career, Taylor Swift came across as a sweet and almost fragile country singer who did not have a mean bone in her body. After releasing a couple of the biggest pop albums in the industry, Swift is no longer afraid to publicly tear down anyone who wronged or slighted her.
If you love like that, blood run, 'cause baby, we got bad blood. You know we used to be bad love.
The singer has made a career out of writing songs lambasting her ex-boyfriends, while the lead singles from her last 2 albums were both huge middle fingers to the pop star's haters. She is shaking it off.
'Cause the players gonna play, and the haters gonna hate, baby. I'm just gonna shake it off.
Number 7, Quincy Jones. If there's anyone qualified to describe the Beatles as the worst musicians of all time, it'd have to be the legendary producer with 28 Grammys to his name.
They've been doing it a long time, man, but those early brothers, Brahms, Bach, Beethoven, they took up all the good shit, man. They used up all the good notes.
Right.
And indeed, Jones has shaken the musical world by criticizing some of the most beloved names in the business. In a fascinating interview with Vulture, Jones, known for his work with the late great Michael Jackson, accused the King of Pop of plagiarism before taking on the subject of who killed JFK. In the same session, Jones lambasted the President of the United States, questioned Paul McCartney's skills, and criticized modern pop music for lacking innovation. Tell us how you really feel, Q. Number 6, Diane Keaton.
Oh well, la-di-da, la-di-da, la-la.
Annie Hall might be closer to 80 than 40, but the actress has not changed a bit. Ever since making her film debut in the early 70s, Diane Keaton has always been counterculture. This celebrity has largely stayed out of the public eye, and was even dubbed the most reclusive actress since Garbo by Vanity Fair. Refusing to bow down to Hollywood's harsh standards, Keaton has never gone under the knife for plastic surgery. Despite dating some of Hollywood's most eligible bachelors, including Warren Beatty and Godfather-era Al Pacino, Keaton has seen no reason to get married.
I knew that I would have to somehow plow ahead without being a wife and a mother.
So you had lovers?
I had many
lovers.
Number 5. Kelly Clarkson.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone.
The rise of the first ever winner of American Idol was a great story. And with a powerful voice and some catchy hooks, Kelly Clarkson quickly became a regular fixture on the pop charts. Yet in the lead up to the release of 2015's Piece by Piece album, Clarkson's physique received some negative public attention, criticism which has, to some degree, followed the singer for the majority of her career.
And I wasn't big, but people would call me big because I was the biggest one on Idol. And I've kind of always gotten that. So I'm like, people are like, I'm so sorry, that lady in London was so mean to you. I'm like, are you serious? Like, get in line.
But the Since You've Been Gone star refuses to let other people's opinions influence her state of mind, with Clarkson repeatedly tearing to shreds any comments about her weight.
So sometimes I'm more fit and I get like into kickboxing hardcore, and then sometimes I don't. And I'm like, I'd rather have wine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 4. Rihanna. She is the poster child for not giving the traditional music and publicity biz an inch. The Barbadian singer hit the scene as a typical pop starlet, before Rihanna drastically altered her public persona with her third studio album, Good Girl Gone Bad. Abandoning the cute dresses for skin-tight leather and fishnet stockings, Rihanna discarded many of her pop trappings and ventured forth into rap, rock, and dubstep. Whether taking on trash-talking Ciara, the claiming they dated Matt Barnes, or fans critical of her relationship history with Chris Brown, Rihanna says and does what she wants at all times.
Don't act like you forgot. Bitch, better have my money.
Number 3. Miley Cyrus.
I can't be safe. I can't be safe. I can't be safe.
Hannah Montana is dead and buried. Miley Cyrus grew up as Disney's live-action princess, but the singer has done everything in her power to shed that image. Since leaving Mickey Mouse's castle, Cyrus has posed nude for W magazine, ridiculed her child star roots on Saturday Night Live.
I'm not gonna do Hannah Montana, but I can give you an update on what she's been up to. She was murdered.
And embraced hip-hop culture. Miley's music videos tend to be as lucid as a fever dream, while the celebrity's VMA performance with Robin Thicke ruffled nearly everyone's feathers. Miley's antics tend to be labeled as attention-seeking, and there's no doubt they are, but the former Disney star was born to shock.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls.
Number 2. Beyonce.
Don't get it twisted, get it twisted. This my shit. Bow down, bitches.
She is bigger than the music industry. Since debuting as part of R&B girl group Destiny's Child, Beyonce has won more than 20 Grammy Awards and pumped out classic hit after classic hit. She was even declared 2012's Most Beautiful Woman by People magazine. But here's the thing, as a performer, the icon rarely ever loses her cool, even when her perfect hair is being tangled up by a fan. A literal one, mind you. And in terms of not giving a f***, Beyonce's Lemonade album, with songs like Sorry, took things to a whole new level, as the superstar viciously tore into her husband's alleged affair. Mess with the queen, you get the stinger.
I don't give a fuck, fucking my deuces up. Suck on my balls, Paul. I had enough. I ain't thinking about you.
Number 1. Bill Murray.
Are you, Alice, menstruating right now?
What has that got to do with it?
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
The legendary comedian and actor has never behaved like your typical Hollywood star. Unlike pretty much every other celebrity, Bill Murray does not believe in agents. So, filmmakers who want to cast the Lost in Translation star must leave a message on his 1-800 number and hope for a reply. Peter Venkman's real-life counterpart feels authentic but unpredictable. with Murray notorious for crashing student parties, photobombing engagement photos, or just randomly serving drinks at a bar. Also, remember Murray's triple strike in Kingpin? That was real. Bill Murray just might be the coolest person in the history of humans.
And a shot? Yeah, sure. What? No, come on, cannonball. No, here.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.